Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Rob Booker. This is The Robots Show. We tried to upload this earlier to Facebook Live, and the sound was broken, and it was a real bummer. I'm glad that you're here, though. We're going to do some back testing, and I want to dive right into the charts and get right into it. We're going to go for about 10 minutes, and I'm going to see how much we can get done in 10 minutes. As we talked about yesterday, every single day in the markets, whether it's stocks or currencies or anything else, there is a pivot point, and that pivot point is calculated by adding together yesterday's high, low, and close and dividing it by 3. This pivot point becomes a fixed point in time and never moves. Now, accompanying that pivot point is an S3 level below the pivot point, which stands for support level number 3. And above the pivot point resides the R3 level above price, resistance level 3. It is really extraordinarily rare for price to drop to or rise to and hit S3 or R3. And when that happens, price usually bounces. Yesterday, I bought the Euro US dollar. We're looking at it right here. I bought it. And I bought it when price dropped and hit the S3 level. And that trade today moved upward and hit my profit target. And it makes me think. It makes me wonder. Doesn't it make you wonder, why can't we just trade this automatically? And we can. Today is the day when this robot goes live inside the robots course in the robots materials. Now, if you want to trade together with me and the team, I want you to do that together with me. So while I'm talking here and getting ready to do some back testing, you can go to bookercall.com. And hopefully we're a fit for trading the automated strategies together. That would be great. You can go to bookercall.com, fill out your information, let me know more about yourself, and then maybe we can trade some robots together. So here's my testing account. I get a lot of questions from people that say, hey, this is a Pepperstone account. You live in the United States. How can you trade with Pepperstone? And the answer is, I don't live outside of the United States, so I can't trade a live account with Pepperstone, but I would love to. I still use their platform for back testing, and I love these guys. Okay, so here we are on the strategy tester. We've got the R3, S3, S3, R3 robot loaded up on the screen. I've got a date range of January of 2018 to March of 2018 ready to go, and I already ran the back test. Here's the graph. So I just ran a 3-month period just because it takes a while to run this testing, and it looks like everything is working properly. And what I want to do is I want to try an optimization. And this is what we wanted to do yesterday, but we didn't get around to doing it. And what I'd like to try to do is optimize for the profit target on the second trade. So if it hits R3 or, you know what, I'm going to optimize on the first profit target. What am I even thinking? Let's optimize on the first profit target. So what I want to do is I want to try to backtest and see if a larger profit target makes more sense. Right now, I'm just going for 10 pips every time that R3 or S3 is hit. But what I'd like to do is see if I could go for a larger profit target every single time the trade is opened. So what I do in the strategy tester inputs is check the box under first trade profit in dollars, and I start testing with $1 or a 10 pip profit target. And then I move up to $2 at a time, all the way up to $20 as a profit target. And then I click the optimization button and I click start. And what's going to happen now is that MetaTrader will start to optimize and see what profit target seems to work best. And while it's doing that, while it's running, which it should take a little bit of time here, it's running through test number 1 of 11, and it will show the optimization results in this window. And I want to right click and uncheck skip useless results. I want to see the results that don't make money. I want to see all the results if I can. So we'll see if this is running properly. We'll see if any optimization results appear in the screen. It doesn't appear that any results are showing up here. So I just want to pay attention here and see if this is working. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why there are no results appearing here, but let's see here. Oh, there they are. There are the optimization results. So I'm going to click the screen so I can write some numbers down in front of us so we can see this a little bit larger. So we tried profit targets of $1, $3, $5, $7, $9, $11, all the way up to $21. And the highest profit target was the $1 profit target, the easiest profit target for it to reach. That's pretty hilarious. That's pretty funny. We had chosen the correct profit target from the very beginning. That's pretty extraordinary. I wonder if that's the same for the British pound US dollar. So let's try the British pound. I'm also loading data for the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. So we'll do some optimization on the British pound. And while that's happening, I want to talk a little bit about optimization and whatever else. So optimization can be a double-edged sword. When you optimize, you want to find the best settings for something. But there are no best settings, right? And the best settings, that can be a really, really complicated term. Is best settings the most profit? Is the best setting the lowest drawdown or the lowest amount of money lost? Well, that's certainly a possibility. And so there are lots of different possible definitions of best settings. My best settings concentrate on losing the least amount of money or having the smallest drawdown possible. So it looks like the optimization is running here on the British pound, US dollar. I have no idea how this is going to look when we're all finished up, but we've done 8 out of 11 results. I'm going to close out some of these charts here, and I'm going to make a white background on the chart so that I can draw right on the screen here without switching over to a different screen. And I'm going to get rid of this moving average. There we go. That way I can draw on the screen, and that shouldn't be a problem. So it's done with optimizing. Let's take a look at what happened. It looks like the same thing happened. We made the most amount of money when the profit target was just $1. And everything else was a really small amount of profit. That's interesting. And the drawdown was the same no matter what. So this is very interesting. I wonder if this can trade profitably all the way through 2017. Because if it can, that's a miracle. Because 2017 was garbage. I'm going to turn the robot off in December, and I'm just going to run the robot with a $1 profit target. This robot really interests me because it doesn't seem to lose very much money. It seems to make consistent gains. It doesn't seem to trade all the time. And I really, really like that. We're going to let this robot run all the way through 2017. And then I'm going to answer, while we're waiting for that, I'm going to answer some common questions that folks have when they run the robots. I'm getting a question a lot from someone who says, my robot is taking no trades. So there are a bunch of different reasons why that might happen. Your slippage settings might be too large, or your spread settings in the robot might be too large. Your broker may not allow automated trading. That's a big one. There might be no setups. Someone wrote me the other day and they said, hey, my Flashboy robot isn't taking any trades. Well, the Flashboy robot hardly takes any trades at all. And this person was saying, I've been running it for a whole day or two and it's not taking any trades. That robot doesn't take a lot of trades at all. So you wouldn't expect it to take very many trades in the first place. So if your robot's not taking very many trades or no trades, check out those things. Also, make sure that auto trading is checked here at the top of the screen in MetaTrader. It's a button right here at the top of the screen. Also, make sure that in your common tab on the robot, you've checked allow live trading so that it can allow live trading. Let's see how the results are going right now. Can't see anything just yet. It just doesn't want to show us any results right now. I'm perfectly fine with that. I can handle that. Thanks so much for watching the broadcast as we wait for this robot to complete. I'll make a list of the robots I'm most excited about right now. So I trade with the Finch robot, and that is going really well. We'll talk about how that's going in just a second. I also really like the Flashboy robot because the drawdown is low and the profit is consistent. And I also like the R3 S3 robot, and that is up inside the robots course today. I'm making this video on February 12th, 2019. That will go inside the robots course in your members area if you already own the robots or if you are part of the super spectacular robot automation program. While this robot is finishing its back test, I want to show my account here. This is the smaller Honeymoon Finch account, and today it closed all the trades, but I want to tell a story about that situation. And in order to do that, I need to jump over here to the charts and show you what's going on. So this is the New Zealand dollar, US dollar, and I'm going to simplify this conversation because I want to make a point. So on the 1 minute chart, the Finch robot took a buy trade and then took another buy trade over the course of the last week. This is yesterday, but we'll just imagine that this is over the course of the last week. It took 2 buy trades, and these were negative. Now, they were negative in my smaller account by $20 and in my larger account by $220. And this morning, as price was forming this saucer shape underneath, I bought it one last time. And I bought one standard lot. And I got my average price all the way down really close to where price was right then. And then it closed everything because that trade ended up being profitable. But I made a mistake here, and I want to talk about it while we wait for this backtesting to complete. I took a 1 standard lot trade, which is way bigger than I should be taking. And I meant to take a 1 mini lot trade, and I took a standard lot trade. And then I kept it for like 5 minutes. And thank goodness that the thing jumped upward and closed all the trades. Take a look at it here. We can actually look at the trade history, and you can see it. So the account history, you can see here, it closed a New Zealand CAD that was negative, closed a New Zealand CAD that was negative. This is not today. Let's go time closed, sort this by the date range. There we go. So let's just scroll down here and we'll look at these. They're all micro lot trades. And then there's this one standard lot New Zealand dollar trade right down here that I took. And it made $20 and it was able to close everything out. So I run this equity close all robot, the ECA, and when the account goes up in equity, it closes all the trades. It closes losers and winners all at the same time. And by doing that every day, I close out losing trades and I don't hold on to losing trades, which is, I think, super effective. Wow, this is taking forever. Wow, this British pound US dollar is taking forever to backtest in 2017, and we can't see any of the results right now. I have no idea why that is the case. Well, let's just have a conversation while we're waiting for that to finish. And I'll just remind you once again, if you want to trade the robots together with me, here is the website you go to. If you don't already have the robots, go to bookercall.com. You fill out an application so I can know more about you and I can know your level of seriousness about trading with the robots. And also I can figure out if we're a good fit for working together. Because if we are, then I want to work together with you. But if we're not a good fit, I want to be able to tell you that honestly and upfront. I want to be able to say, maybe we're not a great fit. And so then you don't waste your time at all working with me if it's not a good fit. So that's the website. Jump over to bookercall.com. We'll put a link inside this video since I'm uploading this later on, since the live video did not seem to work. And I guess we'll just come back over the course of the next day or so, and I'll post a screenshot of these results as a picture on the Facebook page so you know how this backtest went. So come back, jump on over to the Facebook page later on, and I'll put a picture up of the results that we got here on this backtest. Thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks for Justin for running the camera. And thanks to all of you that watched earlier when the audio was malfunctioning on Facebook. And I'll see you tomorrow.